The Indie Show and The Source 1067 bring you another interview with our very own Divine Calling. This is Ruben on 1067 The Source.
Okay.
So, Ruben, how are you today?
I'm good.
Are you excited, ready for the interview?
Heck yeah, man.
All right, perfect. I'm excited because you guys are pretty much hitting up number one on the list tonight. And
Really?
especially after that win in Dallas. We're going to talk a lot about that as well. So
All right, cool.
I'm going to turn you over to Spencer, who's got a couple questions for you.
All right, good deal.
All right, let's talk about what happened in Dallas a couple weekends ago. First off, tell everybody what it was and really how you guys got into it, involved with it, I guess.
Okay, it was a battle of the bands at the House of Blues for either a cash money prize or like a miniature recording contract, kind of 20 hours worth of time with the professional studio. And we actually got asked to be into it. Like a bunch of bands had to go asked to be into it, but they contacted us and asked if we would like to participate. And at first we thought it was just somebody wanting us to play a little gig down in Dallas. We were like, that won't be worth the drive. But then when we realized what it was, we got pumped for it. And, yeah.
Okay, so it was essentially a battle of the bands. When y'all found out it was House of Blues, it became a lot more important to you, obviously.
Yeah.
The bands that we heard around y'all were a little different than y'all. They seemed a lot more angry than y'all are, which was probably why y'all did so much better than they did. But you guys you got up there, you blew it away. Colton has a theory, though, that it didn't have a lot to do with y'all.
Whoa.
And it had a lot more. Oh, don't act like you didn't say this.
I don't even remember
And
that.
it had to do with a certain pep talk that a certain someone gave y'all.
Oh, yeah, no, that is true.
Okay.
That's definitely true.
And I don't know how you feel about that.
No, I believe the pep talk. That definitely pushed it over the top.
I think that was Divine Calling is excellent. And I think that they would have gone up there and blown people's mind. But I think that pep talk was just like the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
I give a pretty good pep talk every once in a while.
I was
Especially when
excited.
it's loud and you can't really hear what I'm saying.
Nobody
So,
knows what's actually going on. It was a good talk for that kind of
it's more
that
just
moment.
the energy
Yeah.
rather
Yeah,
than the words.
I was just agreeing. I didn't know what you were saying. I was like, yeah.
So explain to our listeners what the feeling was like, because I don't know. Is that the biggest venue y'all have ever played? Or most well-known,
No.
maybe?
It's probably been the venue that's been the most we've been the most support to us. But the biggest we've ever played was a Winterfest conference, but that was okay.
So what was it like to stand on that stage? And I mean, that room was pretty full. And what was your favorite part? The fist pump?
Yeah, I love the fist pump. We've never done that before. It was just spur of the moment.
It was pretty cool to see the whole crowd start fist pumping with y'all. Fist pumping
I
like
think it's
shit.
safe to say that one was a good idea.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
no, it was a great idea. You should probably do that at all your shows. Here's a question for you guys. What is your dream for the band? I mean, y'all are kind of starting to make it a little bit. You just got some great recording time, which is worth a lot, and really could help y'all to go farther. What is your dream for the band right now?
Just to make it big, I guess, is what my main dream is. I don't want to have to go to college, honestly, but I will, because it's good to go to college. But my dream is to actually get signed on a record label and start out as an opening act on a tour, and eventually work our way up to headlining.
Okay. So anybody interested yet, or?
Not yet. We're sending out stuff to especially after we record at this studio that we're going to go to.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to send out little 3 tracks to different record labels and see if they like us, trying to get signed on to different ones.
Mm-hmm. If you could open for anybody, who would you want to open for? Anybody, not just a Christian artist, any artist.
Any artist? Oh my gosh. That's a tough one.
It's like a rapid fire question almost.
Well, he said he wanted to open. You got to plan these things out.
Any artist would probably be, I don't know, one of my favorite bands of all time is Sum 41, so I would love to open for them.
Yeah, I like Sum 41 too. That's a good choice.
You know, it'd make it even harder if you made it span any period of time.
From the
Any
beginning
band
of time.
ever. That would be
Well,
really hard.
it'd be weird, like, opening for, like, Elvis or somebody, because then they'd be like, whoa, these guys sound weird. We want Elvis.
If you open for Beethoven, they'd probably kick you out of town.
But he wouldn't know you were. He couldn't see you.
We wouldn't have anywhere to plug
Was he
in.
deaf?
It was barely deaf.
Yeah. It was great.
And if anybody could open for you, who would you like to follow?
Who would we like to follow? Just about any artist. So that's big time. I'll follow Bieber if I have to.
Ooh.
You know what?
You know it's his birthday
when he said
today.
Elvis and he said
Yeah, I
Bieber,
know.
both those times I was thinking of those names before he said it.
Really?
It's the
you're magic.
psychic indie show.
We're not
connection.
interviewing you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, a question that has come up lately, and it's one that we've asked a lot of people. Do you believe music can heal?
Yes.
Explain your answer.
I believe, because I use it actually as a healing process. Like it heals in a different way, so to speak. Like if I have a lot on my mind or I'm super stressed out, and I'm like wigging out because of school or whatever. Music always calms me down. It soothes me a lot, and I believe that's a healing.
I agree with you. I agree with you a lot. Where do you see the band in the next 5 years, or yourself, if you don't really care about where the band's going?
I do care where the band's going. I see us signed and starting a tour, actually. Starting as like an opening on a tour, at the least.
I can see that. Y'all have a lot of talent.
I'm thinking in 5 years, they're already on a major label. We're contacting them for our remembrance show, bringing on our artists that have already had success. Because once you got success, unfortunately, it's like the bitter goodbye on the. Hopefully, it won't
more
be
indie
bitter.
show.
Hopefully, it won't be.
My next question.
We'll make sure to come to the indie show. We'll come live in your studio.
Yeah, we'll hang out with you guys. We can't play your music, but we'll have you on the remembrance show. You'll be famous, so it won't matter. And every once in a while, you can come hang out with us.
I was gonna say, where do you see yourself in 10 years? But I think Ruben's probably gonna branch off and do a solo album in 10 years. So I don't. Really
it'll be like Chris Cornell.
I don't wanna tell anybody in his band about that. But heads up, guys. Okay, so let's talk about. There was a brand new song that you guys played at the show.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
That song is called "It's Nothing Personal," and we originally that song we've rewritten like 10 times. But the main idea for that song is it's about the band, because we've been through a lot with our drummer like quitting and then unquitting, then quitting, then unquitting, and our bass player moving to Kentucky. And like one of the main lines in that song is, "Are we coming closer?" Or we're pretty much asking ourselves, are we actually coming close to doing this, or are we going to fall away, you know? We're reaching for something that's bigger is pretty much what that song's talking about.
Well, it was a great song. If you had to pick between that song and Blood on My Hands, which one would you prefer?
That song.
Okay. Well,
yeah, Blood on My Hands is fun, though. That's a fist-pumping song.
That's true. That was a lot of fun.
That was
I
cool.
enjoyed that because I'm a huge Jersey Shore fan. And oh man,
I think
was
the fist pump was around before Jersey Shore.
It probably was, but
no, definitely
Jersey
was.
Shore. I don't know about that.
No, definitely.
But, no, I don't think you're right. But I know Jersey Shore popularized it, at least lately. Made it
the
cool.
pump. How long has Jersey Shore been around? Like, when was the first?
The Jersey
ever?
Shore, or like the show Jersey Shore? 3 years.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, because we were doing the fist pump at my
whatever.
We were doing the fist pump at 6th grade dance.
I don't believe you ever got invited to a 6th grade dance.
No,
so
it was not.
I don't know about
only.
that. All right, Ruben. One last question for this part of the interview. What is What is your favorite part of what you do and being in your band?
That's also a tough one. I love it all, but my favorite part's got to be using the talent that I was given by God, you know? Because nothing feels more good. Nothing feels better than fulfilling your purpose in life, you know?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. All right, guys. Well, that's the first half of the interview. We're going to play a few songs, then we'll bring Ruben back. Once again, we are on the air live with Ruben from Divine Calling, straight out of Iowa Park, Texas. Recent winners of the Next Big Thing Tour Battle of the Bands in Dallas, Texas at the House of Blues.
All right, guys. We've got Invisible Target. This is worth it. You guys are on the Indie Show 106.7 The Source. We'll be right back.